next President of the United States, John Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the effort of a native-born Hickman County that we are very, very proud of today. Most of us from here have known Shawn Dixon since he was shorter than knee-high to a grasshopper. Shawn's now a student at New York University Law School. He's a native Hickman County, and you all know him. We're very proud of him. We're already trying to convince him when he finishes his education that he ought to come back here, but I'm afraid he may have bigger fish to fry. But Shawn, thank you for your work. Thank you for being here. And we turn this over to you, sir.
Wow. Wow. Well, give yourself a round of applause because we did it, folks. Let me please offer to every one of you my sincerest thanks for all your hard work and effort to make today possible. I hesitate to start naming names because the real list is infinite, but I'll just say thank you to all the over 1,800 of you who took time to go online and vote and who took time out of your lives to come here today and join us. You know, I've always been proud of where I'm from, but I've never been more proud than I am right now at this very moment to call myself a Western Kentuckian. Now, I'm just guessing from the numbers, but something tells me that everybody here is not from Columbus. Not since the last time I left, anyway. But let me be the first to welcome you. And I also want to note the importance of your presence here today. It's your presence is the reason that people from around the country are watching us. Whether you thought about this or not, you're pioneers. Pioneers in a grassroots effort to take back the politics of our country. This, folks, is a movement. A movement to send a clear message to our leaders. A movement to say, if you're not going to lead this country, we will. A movement that says, if you want rural America to vote for you, then engage us on the issues. A movement that says Columbus, Kentucky may be only a town of 229, but really our constituents are the tens of millions of people across this country who live, work, and raise families in rural America. Now, like you, I love this place. I love this town. I love this county. I love this region. I love Kentucky. I'm proud when I bring friends home who haven't seen our area. As you know, it's one that's rich in culture, tradition, and most importantly, the very kindness and hospitality embodied in each and every one of you. We have a shared sense of values that we all hold and know are right. And those values are just common sense to us. That if you work hard in America, you deserve the right to make a good living for your family, the right to take your children to the doctor when they are sick, and the right to send them off to college without being saddled with an insurmountable debt. It's not okay with me that only half as many people in rural America have access to broadband as their metropolitan counterparts. It's not okay with me that rural Americans are more likely to be uninsured, or that there are only a fourth as many doctors per capita in rural America than big cities. And it's not okay with me that in order to find the poorest children in your country, we have to look in rural America. That's a shame. Because of the lack of resources means the potential we have right here is stifled. And I have no doubt, like you do, that some of the brightest kids wake up every morning, get on that bus, and drive to Hickman County High School. But there is good news, and the good news is you. Today, you're sending a strong message across this country that no matter where you're from, even if you're from a town that's located an hour's drive from McDonald's, that you have the right to be heard. And the better news is that someone has heard your call. It happened to be someone who, like us, understands the needs, concerns, and values that exist outside of the big city, and he's actually from a small town not too unlike ours. And that man just happens to be running for President of the United States of America. So it is my great honor to introduce to you the man who, with your help, will be the next President of the United States of America, Senator John Edwards.
Thank you, Shawn.